Watch this satisfying serve that looks like pure side spin up, but it's completely fake, and 90% of what you see in serves is too. Here's something that might surprise you: 90% of what you see in a serve is fake. Let me show you. Watch, I stand the racket up and swing upward. You'd think that's side spin topspin, right? Now watch my partner push against it. Still goes into the net. It's side spin backspin. Surprising. The only thing that matters is what happens at the moment of contact. The motion before and after, that's all deception. Most of what your eyes pick up is an illusion. The real spin is decided in a split second, right at the ball. And that's exactly what we're going to break down today: how spin deception actually works, and more importantly, how you deal with it. Watch, I serve it this way, and it's still backspin. Same motion, still backspin. 90% of what you see in any serve is fake. Next, that ball I just served, was it side spin topspin or side spin backspin? Some of you would say topspin, but it was actually side spin backspin. Heavy backspin, and it's still backspin even when I stand the racket up like this. You cannot judge spin just by watching the swing. You cannot rely on the racket angle alone. Watch identical motion. My partner receives. First one backspin. Second one, same exact motion, topspin. First one again, same motion, backspin. The difference is that obvious, and the swing looks completely the same. Second ball, same motion, topspin. The swing path looks identical. This is exactly why so many players get caught on the receive. Watch again, my partner receives backspin. Same motion, topspin. Same motion, backspin. Same motion, topspin. The stroke trajectory, the racket angle, the contact arc, they all look the same. The difference is tiny, just a subtle change at the moment of contact. So once you see this, what does it tell you about receiving serve? Now feeling confused? That's normal, but think beyond the confusion. Watch, my partner serves with heavy deception, same motion for side spin backspin and side spin topspin. When she serves backspin, I loop it up. Same motion, she serves topspin, I still loop it up. So what's the solution here? One option is to keep the ball long so the spin difference between topspin and backspin matters less by the time it reaches you. But the real answer is friction. Watch, when my partner serves backspin with a hook serve, if you push it, that works fine. But same motion, if it's topspin and you push, the ball flies off the table. Now watch when I loop instead. Backspin, I brush up and it's on. Same motion, heavy topspin, I still brush and it's on. Friction solves everything. Brushing the ball with your own spin handles both rotations. Then reading spin by watching the motion only works some of the time. Let me be honest with you. Out of 10 serves from someone at my level or slightly above, how many do you think I can correctly read? You might guess 8 or 9. The truth is about 6 or 7. Against someone I've never played before, it drops to about 50-50. And against a player with truly exceptional serves, I can maybe read 3 out of 10, or sometimes none at all. That's the honest reality. Even at a high level, you simply cannot rely on reading spin from the motion alone. The deception is too good. The same swing genuinely produces different spins. So what does my receive actually look like in a match? Say it's the first time I face someone. I don't know if it's side spin topspin or side spin backspin, but I add friction, I brush the ball. If the ball looks really loaded with spin, I press down slightly on top and add a covering motion. If it's heavy backspin, I brush upward to lift the arc and get it on the table. Say my partner sends a really deceptive hook serve, heavy spin. My first receive, I go out long off the end. So I think to myself, this person's serve is exceptional, way too much spin. Next ball, I close the racket face a little more, dial back the force, and try again. Still not on the table. So I adjust further, close the racket even more, maybe just press over the top of the ball or use a soft touch to guide it back. Then I get ready for the next ball and fight it out in the rally. Your opponent spent years perfecting that serve specifically, so you can't return it cleanly. Good receiving doesn't mean blasting every serve back. It means getting the ball on the table when you couldn't before. After that, so if I choose to serve short to the forehand, I need to decide. Do I loop with heavy spin or go for a power loop? Early in the match, maybe the second point, I'm going with a spin loop. Why? Because if I try to blast a half-high ball and miss, it wrecks my confidence for the whole game. Play conservative at the start. Serve a backspin, let them push it back, and loop with controlled topspin. Get your feet moving, get your hand feeling the friction on the ball, and build from there. Once your body is connected and your touch is dialed in, the rest of the match flows naturally. Moving on, before every serve, think about what comes next. If I serve low and fast, I limit the quality of their return. If the ball comes back to my backhand, my weaker side, I have to commit to one strong shot, not get dragged into a long rally there. If it comes to my forehand, I attack with speed first to grab the point. From the receiver's side, the thinking is just as detailed. Protect against the short forehand serve, and watch whether the server will step around. If they do step around, push long and deep to the forehand corner, force them wide. If they loop from the backhand, focus on controlling the arc and adding spin rather than raw power. Aim toward the middle to jam them. Every single rally is full of these micro decisions. The more you think ahead, one extra ball, one extra read, the better your shot selection becomes. Next, your strategy has to match your current state. Maybe last week your rallies were dominant, but today your touch is off. In that moment, don't force extended rallies, you'll lose them. Know yourself. If I serve short to the forehand and they flick, then counterloop, I need a plan for that third ball. Play the longest, most comfortable line, a no-spin short touch to the backhand, then loop wide to the forehand. Make them move the maximum distance. When you build this kind of thinking into your game, you become a genuinely strategic player. I'm not telling you to copy my exact serve choices. Don't learn it rigidly. You have to understand your own patterns. If your short serve keeps getting pushed back half-high and you can't attack it, then switch to a long serve. Adapt based on what's actually happening in front of you. If I serve sidespin topspin, their return is easier for me to handle. A heavy sidespin backspin might be too loaded, they can't loop it. But if they do get it up, I'm already playing soft and passive, and I'll miss. I'm digging my own hole. So I choose the serve that sets me up best for the current score and situation.